comic book people of the world. Is anyone else out there a huge Avatar fan? I love the Last Airbender series. Not the movie, we never ever speak of the movie. And the Legend of Korra series that came afterwards I felt was a great follow-up. There have been a lot of different comic book series that was following Aang and his crew after the end of his series. Recently though, there's a new comic book series that just came out that's published by Dark Horse Comics, and it's called Turf Wars. This is written by Michael Dante DiMartino, and it was illustrated by Irene Coe, which by the way, Michael is also one of the co-creators of the series. There was some controversy in the last season of Korra. It was shown that she was in a romantic relationship with her best friend, Asami. Personally, I thought it was great, and I thought it was a great way to end the series. In the final episode, Korra and Asami decided they wanted to take a vacation after all the adventures they just went through, so they decided to go into the spirit world, which this book picks up directly at that point. It shows their adventures in the spirit world, or at least they show a major overview of their adventures in the spirit world. This is a short book, so they can't show everything in too much detail. When they leave the spirit world, then they go to Korra's parents, where they officially come out to them. Which I gotta say, Korra's parents took it fairly well. Although Korra's dad does want to kind of keep things a bit more secretive between them. It's explained later that different peoples of the world all have their own philosophy on how same-sex relationships should be handled. The Water Tribe is much more secretive about their personal affairs, but the Air Nomads are much more open and accepting. The Fire Nation accepted same-sex orientation until, of course, Lord Sozin came in and decided to ruin everything. And of course, the Earth Kingdom is the slowest one to adapt because they're the most stubborn and they're not really open to change. But it was made clear that Avatar Kyoshi had both boyfriends and girlfriends, so we had an Avatar that was bisexual. All of this was explained by Kaya, Aang's daughter, who also explained that she herself has had past girlfriends. They never actually mentioned gay, straight, or bisexual in this book, which I'm happy about that. I kind of like the idea that there's no labels given. The main story is centered around the portal in Republic City. There's a man there that owns a land there, and he wants to turn it into a tourist destination. His name is Wan Young Kim, and of course he's like the evil businessman. He hires some thugs to get rid of the airbenders that have been meditating there. But things really don't go so well. The spirits come out and defend themselves. They attack their leader, which leaves him scarred, or like spiritually scarred. I'm not really quite sure how to explain it, but this has happened before in the past series. This is really setting up a great story too. I mean, I would love to have seen this in animated form. It does feel and flow like a real episode. One of the biggest pros about this book is we get to see Korra and Asami kiss on two different panels, and I feel like they did that so beautifully. I like that Mako was trying to adjust to the situation that he dated two women who are now dating each other, which that is understandably something that would be taking some time to adjust to. But the rest of her friends are okay and quite happy for the two of them. I only have one minor negative about this book. It's short. It is 76 pages, which you think that's a lot, but not really. There really isn't a whole lot more to this. The next issue won't even come out until January 2018. That's really it. That's the only negative I can find about this. I personally think it's great. If you're a Korra fan, this is something I think that you would enjoy. So check it out when you get a chance. Like I said, it is from Dark Horse Comics, and they have many other Avatar series out there too. And with that, I'll leave you guys. Thank you guys for watching me in this video. Be sure to check out my social media sites, check out my Patreon site, check out my website, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I would love to see an animated movie based on Aang and his crew as they're adults. As kids, they were badass. As adults, they're probably unstoppable.